People keep buying Terra Luna coin, and here's why. Make sure to watch the very end of this video so you don't miss any of this important Terra Luna information that you guys are going to want to know. Hit the like button and subscribe button, and make sure to join our free Discord with the second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, what is going on here? Kyle with another Finance Bro video. Guys, welcome back. We are talking about Terra Luna Classic, and of course there's Terra Luna. In today's specific video, we have a lot to discuss, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's start here. Terra Classic holders has increased over 500% in a month as investors bet on the LUNC recovery, or lunc recovery. So we know that Terra Luna Classic is kind of the recovery project, if you will, that Terra Luna as a overall project and the team in general is trying to push forward and of course use as a recovery basis to not only one, satisfy the overall holders in the community, but also maybe hope make up for some of the losses and some of the issues that we saw just over the last couple of months with the massive decrease in price and pretty much destruction of Terra Luna as we know it. Let's read a little bit about this article though and see what they're talking about here, because a 500% increase in just under a month as investors are betting on lunc, that's as far as holders are concerning. Of course, the increase in holders, that's pretty impressive. So let's read why that's happening. So following the failure of Terra Luna and its subsequent relaunch as Luna 2.0, the platform's original chain, which is currently operating under the name Terra Classic, or lunc for short, is garnering an incredible amount of attention among crypto traders. CoinMarketCap statistics indicate that Terra Classic is the second most searched cryptocurrency on the site as of June 7th out of all the cryptocurrencies, and of course after lunc was the most trending digital asset, which was earlier at about June 3rd. What's more, interest among investors is highlighted by the total number of unique addresses that hold assets in the network in just the last month. On May 9th, there were over 1,642 holders, which is staggering compared with, of course, 10,266 on June 5th. That's an increase of over 525% in just under a month. Here is, of course, the overall graph. As you can see here, I'll pull it up so it's a little bit bigger. This is the number of holders, and it just keeps going up and up and up and up. And as you can see, it's only getting bigger as the days go on. So the question remains, and I think what this article really kind of tries to figure out, is why is this happening? Why are we seeing a 500% increase in overall holders for Terra Luna, right? In spite of the fact that there are more individuals searching for and holding LUNC, the cryptocurrency price continues to record major corrections. And they're not wrong about that. When you look at the overall price of Terra Luna right now and where it's at, we're not really looking at an amazing price chart here. As you can see, as it goes on, we see further and further dips towards the downside. And as I'm making this video, we're continuing to see further and further dips towards the downside. Now, keeping that in mind, just because we are in some red zones right now does not mean that it could be like that forever. As you can see here, Luna 2.0 price plunges. What they talk about here is what's going on right now, but they also talk about to the future, right? What we know currently right now that's happening with Terra Luna is something called the fork, which we've made a couple of videos on that in the previous last couple of days. Go check those out if you haven't already. We talk a little bit more in depth about that. That is essentially what the Terra Luna project team is working on right now and what they are working towards in the future. The fork is likely going to make up for a lot of the issues that we saw with Terra 1.0, as it's being called now, and of course that will hopefully maybe, again, the gains is really what everybody wants to know about, right? And there's no sure way to tell whether or not that fork is really going to make a massive difference in price, especially on Terra Luna Classic or LUNC. But what is good news is that we can see that the community and just in general crypto buyers in general are very bullish about crypto, or about Terra Luna to begin with, and of course they are continuing to buy at a staggering amount and a staggering pace, which is really, really good news. It means that we're getting more buyers, we're getting more people into the overall ecosystem, and more people are genuinely interested in, of course, Terra Luna. Let's read a little bit about this though. It is important to note that the recovery of Terra's ecosystem got off to a rocky start as Luna 2.0 had a significant price adjustment within an hour after its introduction. Despite the fact that the market as a whole is going through a significant price correction, LUNC is one of the standout situations with very price fluctuations. I think they meant very much there. And analysts are on the opinion of the token's lack of clear intrinsic value and is one of the factors contributing to its volatility. But what's funny about that, and why I don't know why they make that point there, lack of intrinsic value, Terra Luna, in my and I think in most people's opinion, does have intrinsic value. Nothing fundamentally has really changed about the way that this project is conducting itself and the way that they're planning on growing the overall project, right? We know that Terra Luna is continuing to build its systems. We know that they are now implementing new strategies and new structures that are only really going to benefit the holders at the end of the day. These are systems that are only going to benefit you and I. That's not like they're really going to take anything away from us. So the idea that, oh, it doesn't lack any intrinsic value is, I think, a little bit misput. But again, guys, this is the type of stuff that happens. And again, if you want to keep up to date with the latest up to date as far as buy and sell alerts go with our crypto alerts and just in general what we're talking about in both the stock and crypto markets, you guys got to hit that second link down in the description below and get signed up with our private Discord. Plus, also, you guys can get our daily buy and sell alerts when you go to the premium channel and get signed up with premium. So make sure you guys do that if you haven't already. But of course, other than that, guys, I'm Kyle with Finance. Oh, take it easy.